We're in the Alfa Romeo works at Arese near Milan. This is where they make the 164, a car that stands out as the latest interpretation of the superior class sports saloon, with a technological content and style well in line with the Alfa tradition. The production strategy for this car is based on the absolute flexibility of plant and machinery, the use of robotized systems in manufacturing and control, ongoing research in terms of quality and craftsmanship seen as the essential counterparts of automation. The bodywork is made on fully automated lines by a system of 60 multifunctional robots. Here we see the front rib work of the body being made. At this stage, the robot performs welding, support and handling functions. It is flexibility which justifies the large investments needed for these production systems. Flexibility is what makes it possible to use plants like these for making prestige motor cars. On the chassis manufacturing line, we see a further example of the system's flexibility. Here, the two changeover systems allow the same robot to perform two functions. Automated systems came into the Arese works with the advent of the 164. Usually, they are reserved for much higher production volumes. Today, the production capacity of the line is about 250 cars a day. But these machines improve their output even more by integrating the assembly of this car with the assembly of other Alfa Romeos. Quality is born in the factory. It's born in the manufacturing stage and is consolidated in the testing stage. A sophisticated three-dimensional measuring system checks that the geometry for machining the steel bodywork complies perfectly with design values. This ensures that every body is made precisely enough to accept all the sub-assemblies that will be fitted onto it. The measuring robot carries out 80 controls at 80 points every minute. Thanks to the high operational speed of the system, the entire body can be audited in just 20 minutes. The number of errors is virtually zero. The 164 is a car designed for excellent performances, and they are guaranteed by the Alfa Romeo tradition in motor cars. We are now in the engine assembly department at Arese. Here, especially in the last stages, the experience and professional skills of man play a particularly important part. We are watching the 3000 injection engine being created. It has 6 V-cylinders at 60 degrees. It can develop 192 horsepower din at 5,600 revs. One of the most powerful, flexible engines in its category. Assembled manually with the craftsman's skill, this engine is mostly built of light alloy. Responsibility for the most important assemblies is given to one single mechanic, and that guarantees a high quality standard. All of the engines, the 6 and 4 cylinder ones, the twin spark, the turbo diesel and the turbo petrol, are subjected to a severe testing cycle. What's more, all of the 6-cylinder engines are tested at full power in special cells. Let's move on to final assembly. At this point, with the body painted, the doors, which had been mounted at the bodywork assembly stage to secure perfect alignment, are removed and sent off for fitting out. The robot becomes the star once more. Assembly of the rear window and the windscreen is done fully automatically, so as to guarantee that the adhesive is evenly spread and that the glass components are fitted perfectly. This technology guarantees the maximum reliability. Operations on the doors and all the main sub-assemblies are performed in special areas off the line, where work can be done more comfortably with the latest control systems. After fitting out, the computer simulates operational conditions on all the components. Passing this test with flying colors is the essential condition for delivery of the door. In other work areas, other men fit the dashboards. And once again, it is the computer that checks for good working order, carrying out a good 38 tests before the doors are actually fitted onto the vehicle. Trimming the car needs a good deal of care and is entrusted to the hand of man. Without the doors on, it becomes easy to access the inside and move around the body, which facilitates online operations. The power unit, suspensions and braking systems are assembled on separate lines. These sub-assemblies, guided by the computer, are then sent off to their bodyworks. Coupling the mechanical sub-assemblies with the body is carried out by an automatic screwing station. The computer handles screwing operations and checks the quality and reliability of the fastening. In one of the last assembly stations, a 164, nicely trimmed and complete with all of its mechanical units, is given back its doors. After final adjustments and severe static and dynamic testing, the Alfa 164, the very synthesis of performance, pleasurable driving, fine aesthetics, personality and prestige, is ready for its owner.